On this week's episode, and I'm just letting the race begin. Like I like it. I like to know that there's people that are like, we want that donkey. We want your donkey.
People clamoring for your starfish.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I want to be fought for. Damn it.
You like to be wanted.
Yeah.
It's Ineffably Sublime Podcasts with Mitch and Deej.
What the fuck is up, knobs? Thanks for tuning in to another random kitchen.
Whoa. Hey, now, come on.
What the fuck is up, knobs?
Was harsh.
No.
You should have started like, who the hell do you think you are?
Who the hell do you think you are, knobs? Well,
you fuckers got some nerve listening to this show.
You fucking assholes. What is going on? Sublime Squad. I am Deej, and with me is that little snatch basket fuckhead, Mitch. What's going on, Mitch?
Hey, not much there. What'd I call you? Twat liquor.
It's the snatch basket and twat liquor hour, power hour. I don't even know why I was like, I wonder where Mitch is. So I'm gonna say bye to that fucking snatch basket. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
I don't think I ever brought it to work. I have we got this many years ago. It's a name generator. It's a book.
Okay.
It's literally right beside me. It's called Creative Cursing, and it's a mix and match of profanity generator.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's like a two-sided thing. Here, we're gonna play right now.
Okay, perfect.
So I'm just randomly gonna pick two things: a meat diddler, and
shut the fuck up.
I am a slut donkey.
Wow.
Yeah, this thing is probably one of the funnest things I've ever had. I'm going to take a video of it as we're shooting this. So
I said wow, but I really was making a donkey noise.
Yeah. Oh, you were going. No, that's meow.
Wow.
See, there's that and there's that. See, and it's called Creative Cursing. And then I just stop the video and I'm going to send it to you so that you know what the hell I'm talking about. We'll just send it. I'll send it to
Team Sublime.
Amanda. Yeah, I'm to Amanda as well.
Dude,
that she'll know.
Did you see our group chat this morning?
I step away for I don't know a half hour, and then I come back to seeing 27 texts, and I was like, "What the hell is going on?"
I'm so sorry. Tony sent us something this morning, and he actually said, "I don't have Mitch in here, so." You can show him. And then I started another group chat with all of us in it because he wanted to show you.
Yeah, and I did end up seeing it. I have not had a chance to respond yet.
So
yes,
funny.
Tuna pasta from what's it called? The Dinner Bell Drive-In. And that is shady as shit if it's only $3.
And I don't know if you saw the string of messages there, but I said, has anybody considered the obvious alternative that it's pasta made from tuna?
How the hell could it be made from? Do they do that? Is that something that can be done? Like pasta made of animals?
Tony then replied. Tony replied and said, people make pasta out of squash and other shit, so why not? I don't see why they couldn't.
Yeah, okay, I did. Yeah, I am seeing this now. Okay, yeah, I mean, people are making pasta squash and whatnots. I love whatnot. I love that phrase.
Whatnot?
Whatnot.
Speaking of good phrases, as we were walking into work the other day, I said to Clyde, I said, you know what else is a good word? Chagrin. Much to his chagrin, he goes like, fuck, that is a good word. He goes, I don't even know what it means, but it's awesome.
Chagrin. So right now I'm hearing, they do not make pasta out of tuna.
Oh, so you're looking it up?
I just hit the Google machine and this AI overview says, no, they do not make pasta out of tuna. However, here we go. Tuna is frequently used as an ingredient in pasta dishes. such as
Oh,
pasta with tuna sauce or tuna pasta salad.
wow.
These
You hear
dishes
that,
are
Tony?
commonly enjoyed in various countries and cultures, Tony. I
Oh,
shouldn't
that's
say it
funny.
like that.
That's funny. I mean, he listens every week, so
That's
you got
awesome.
him.
That
You
is
got him.
awesome.
He fucking. You know what else he told me today? This bastard. He's on your side, by the way. So I'm
Well,
telling him he's a
I mean,
bastard.
who the hell is? I mean, okay. When we usually have arguments, I feel like more people are always on my side than your side.
I mean, I am the creative thinker of the in the couple in the
That's
marriage.
just code for saying the more idiotic of the two. But go ahead.
Whatever. So he messages me this morning and he wants to know, A, what does Mitch think of our new theme song? So Mitch, what do you think of our new theme song?
Mid,
Great.
slightly
That's what I
above
said.
mid.
That's
Yeah.
what I said. He was pretty passive about it, which is par for
Yeah.
the course.
It's been a long
So-
time since I've really enjoyed our theme song.
Right.
I think nostalgia, the beginning, the first one we had was the best.
Yeah.
You know,
That's okay.
But-
I said that was par for the course. And then he said he absolutely loved our rant about the toast last week. And
the bimbo toast.
Yeah, the bimbo toast. And then he said that he likes the cream soda Dum-Dums and that he would do root beer over cherry, and he apologized, but
No, there's
I
no
know he
apologies.
doesn't mean it.
He does mean it because it's true. Root beer is the best one.
No, I'm saying he said sorry, bud, and I know he doesn't mean that apology. So
okay. So he's saying sorry as in he's sorry. Okay, I got
yeah,
you.
he's sorry that it's not cherry over
misinterpreted the
root
sorry. Yeah.
So
I mean, like I said, there's nothing wrong with cherry. We're not saying that cherry's not good. I'm just saying that I think tuna is better than no, not tuna. I'm on the wrong thing. Root beer, yeah, the tuna flavored Dum-Dums are much better.
Dum-Dum.
The root beer is better than cherry. That's all I'm saying.
7 minutes and we have an episode title contender. Tuna flavored Dum-Dum.
Could you imagine? Oh my god!
Right as Amanda joins in, that's what we get. Tuna flavored Dum-Dum.
It's a wonderful thing.
I should have just kept. And I shouldn't have even just stopped. And nobody should have interrupted me. I should have just been like, just finish that thought. It's like, yeah, tuna's better than cherry, and then we just stop and then just move on.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I love it. That's probably what it's going to end up being. I got to write that shit down.
Tuna. Oh my god. But yeah, so that has to be, but it is still one of those that is weird that what is it weird? I forget where I was going with that. Mother.
I don't know. It is weird
it is weird that all right, well, let's move on because I don't know where I honestly have no freaking clue where was I going to go on it wasn't going to be Dum-Dum talk. Was it tuna talk?
derail for sure. I don't know. Well, that's okay. Let's
okay.
move
Yeah.
on
Well,
to...
instead of awkward silence here.
Yeah, let's do our housekeeping here. Guys, don't forget we have a spread shop with merch, and you can go check out our merch. That's fucking awesome. There's all sorts of stuff, and we should have tuna flavored Dum-Dum added on there pretty quick here. We'll throw that on there.
Hell
That's
yeah.
a good one. And then and then I want to talk real quick about a little company called Game Garment. Game Garment reached out to us on TikTok and sent us some free shit. And yeah, it's pretty cool. They sent us a free they sent us a shirt. I got a Buffalo Bills shirt and Mitch got a New York Yankees shirt. They're pretty fucking cool. So go check out Game Garment. They have some pretty awesome shirts and stuff. And if you're a big sports fan, they don't have hockey yet. You know what I mean? It pisses me off, but
don't be pissed.
I am a little
They're
mad.
fairly new. No, don't. You can't be cursing out a company that wants to be.
No, I'm not. I love
hey,
the shirt
Game Garment. You guys suck because you don't have hockey yet.
Thanks, but fuck you.
Fuckwads. No. No. Not. I guess it's not a side note. It's just I don't know what kind of a note. I have already worn my New York shirt. Comfortable shirt. Fits perfectly.
Yes.
Yep. I wore it oot in a boot yesterday. No, not yesterday. Yeah, we'll say yesterday. I don't know when it was. And yeah, very nice shirt, very good quality, very nicely done.
Yeah, I totally agree. Initially, like the print is huge. Like on my shirt, the print is the whole entire front.
Oh wow!
And I was like, whoa, like that's probably good. You know how like when you get shirts like that, you're like it's like thick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, damn, like it's gonna be thick, and I'm
Yeah.
not gonna wear it that often. But it's not. It's like really comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, that shirt that I got, the New York's it's a decent size, not too big, not too small. Like I said, I'm a little, I'm not a fan of wearing black only because of my one dog, Luke, that we get big, long white dog hairs all over shit. But that's why they make lint rollers.
Sure.
And like I said, I've already worn it, washed it, worn it, didn't shrink. I'm always afraid with when you get shirts. There was one, what the hell one did I get a while back? It was a Napoleon Dynamite themed t-shirt.
Oh yeah.
Where it was Uncle Rico's football camp, it was called. And I was already nervous enough because it was a large. Now, this was back when I was more younger and more virile and skinnier and everything. And I could get away with a large. Well, I washed it, dried it, and it shrunk to like an unbelievably small size.
That sucks.
But this one stayed the same size as it was whenever before I washed it and after I washed it, as some people will say. You got to say they washed it.
Wash.
Did you wash it?
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. So go visit Game Garment.
Yeah, now I discovered them on TikTok. They're always on TikTok doing live videos, and you can buy stuff just right there on their live videos. So go find them. It's a big G logo is what it looks like. They're pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I like their tags too. It's a good quality tag. Now, on that being said, I'm still not done.
No, go for it.
No, actually I am done. That was it.
So yeah, and then let's see, what else do we got? Oh yeah, I just wanted to say this on live on the air because I cracked myself up this morning. So currently, and I don't know if you saw this message or not, but there is a race happening in Du Bois and Altoona, which could you consider Altoona local? Would you consider it local?
I would, if we're talking medically, then it would be local-ish.
Yeah, let's
local
go
adjacent.
So we have two local gastroenterologists happening for a race for my butthole, and I like it. It feels honorable.
Who's got the lead right now?
I think Altoona, because they have more appointments out the wazoo, they say.
Ooh, literal. Well, speaking of out the wazoo, they're gonna go
right.
They're gonna go in your wazoo.
They gotta go in the wazoo, up the wazoo. Yeah. So yeah, they got to do that. So it's a race for my brown eye. Ooh. I can't wait.
I wonder if this is the place. There was Autumn had to visit a gastroenterologist in Altoona.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do not remember what it was called or anything, but and this was also a long time ago.
Well, this is I'm excited because I need to get it done. And Du Bois, for some reason, they're like, I don't know if they just see my problem is not that urgent.
Yeah.
Or what's going on, but they're like, yeah, we could probably get you in like on October. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Whoa, no way.
I'll just out of my where,
you'll go in your wazoo, out the wazoo.
Yeah, I'll just I don't want to say that on the air, it's gross, but I'll just out of my where, out of my wazoo for fun until October, okay?
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but it's also not surprising that it's going to take that freaking long.
And I don't care. I'll just drive it's an hour away. Come on.
It's not bad. Yeah. See, I remember the place we went to in Altoona. Well, like I said, this was so long ago, they may have even moved. They had like their own office. It wasn't like affiliated with Altoona Hospital or any of the,
this
any
is
of
the same thing. It's not affiliated with Altoona Hospital.
So I'm wondering if it's going to be the same.
I forget what the fuck it's called. She told me.
Yeah. And it's one of those you could even tell me and I still probably won't remember.
Yeah. U.S. Digestive Health.
Oh, yeah. That doesn't sound familiar, but, no. when it comes to specialist stuff like that, I kind of feel like Altoona State College would be more appropriate
Sure.
than around here. I hate to say that, but
I mean, I get it, but at
You
the same
know.
time, I've gone to Altoona for the mall. You know what I mean? Like I
yeah.
can do that to
Oh, yeah.
potentially save my ass. No pun
Yeah.
intended.
Oh man, you're a lot of ass talk.
Am I
But no,
turning you
that's
on?
the way to do it though. I'm at half mast right now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
I got a raging semi,
Ooh,
as Mort Goldman says in the one episode. Um, yeah. Once again, I lost my train of thought. No, yes, I
it's
would
okay.
definitely do. Yeah, like I said, Altoona. Yeah, for something medical, that's nothing,
Hmm.
nothing at all. I mean, we used to go to. Now, of course, we had to with Izzy. You know, she was very specific. It was specifically a pediatric endocrinologist.
Oh yeah, I've
So
been there.
you're not gonna find one of them in central Pennsylvania. So you had to go to Geisinger, but it was never off-putting. It was never like, oh my God, we got to go all the way to it's like, yeah, it's an
Right.
hour and a half, I think.
Yeah, it's not bad. Takes
But
it,
knowing that you're gonna get quality care, and you don't even think about it.
right.
So no, I
Yeah.
would if I were you, I wouldn't even be letting there be a race for your bunghole. I'd just go to Altoona.
Well, Du Bois has responded with um with some information, and basically I'm just letting the race begin. Like I like it. I like to know that there's people that are like, we want that
People,
donkey. We want
yeah,
your donkey.
people clamoring for your starfish.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, yeah.
It makes me. I'm probably gonna choose Altoona anyway, but I like the. I want to be fought for. Damn it.
You like to be wanted.
Yeah.
Like I said, this goes back to the whole with me. I just want to get invited places. I'm not going. I just want to get. Yeah, no, not in any holes or anything.
You said the hole with me.
Oh, did I say the hole? No,
Yeah,
I
like,
didn't.
wait a minute. You said this goes back to the hole with me.
Oh. Well, when you're talking about buttholes and everything, I guess every little word can get, when you say hole and wazoo, it can get
Yeah.
it can get a little dicey.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is nice to be wanted.
Right. It's like you said, I didn't mean to change the subject on it, but yeah,
Yeah.
like when I said I was watching St. Dennis Medical and the guy was like, he goes, I just want to be invited so I can say no on my own terms.
Yeah. Exactly.
I feel that, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Like
never
said,
I
there's
never
just-
felt that way until I was in my 30s.
Yep. Yep. Like I said, I'm not going. I just want to get invited. But then I start wondering, okay, if people keep inviting me and I keep saying no, then eventually I'm going to stop getting invited places. So
There's
I'm
a
going to
story
have to
about
start
that.
saying yes. Is there?
There's a big famous story about that. Yeah, it's called The Boy Who Cried Wolf.
Oh, that story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't cry wolf when it comes to invites. But
But
that's
I'm
okay.
not crying.
What?
I'm not crying wolf. I'm just not going. So it's the
No,
boy
it's
who. But I know what you mean. I know what
it's
you mean.
yeah, but the fact of the matter is you came to my house, so you aren't like that for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that
You
also
count-
means the next 10 times you ask, I'm not coming.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah. I got that buffer zone now. I've got,
That's okay.
There
might not be a place for you to come to in the very near future. So
there might
there's
not
that.
be. Yeah. You might be living under a bridge for all we know. I'll come to your under the bridge.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll have an under the bridge party.
Yeah.
Anywho, so this day, let's see, we're gonna do this day in history.
Oh wow. Okay, we're jumping into it. All right.
I mean, we kind of gotta. we're already where are we at here?
Yeah.
We're already 17 minutes in.
Well, we don't have a subject today.
We don't have a subject, but we have some news stories, and they seem to be chat worthy. So we'll do that, and we'll just fucking move on from it.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So this day in history, apparently it was even though we moved on from this days in histories, apparently this one was profound, according to Amanda. And in 1927, Charles Lindbergh takes off on the first solo nonstop transatlantic flight. Okay, and he departed. So, dude, my grandma was 7 years old when the first nonstop transit. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah, so he departed from Long Island in the United States and arrived in Paris, France, at 22:22 the next day. So he was also the first person to time travel in history.
Ooh,
Look at
time
that.
travel.
And hit him with the fact of the day there, champ.
Okay, fact of the day. NASA genuinely... Wait. Fun fact of the day. NASA genuinely faked part of the moon landing. Oh, that's a period. While Neil Armstrong's first steps on the lunar surface were categorically not faked, the astronaut quarantine protocol when the astronauts arrived back on Earth was largely just one big show. Wait a minute. I'm confused here. They put the astronaut quarantine protocol when the astronauts arrived back was just one big show.
So let's see. In a small desert town, dozens of unsuspecting people suddenly dropped dead from a mysterious plague. The infectious agent came from outer space. It has no known cure, and the U.S. government must scramble to contain it before it destroys the world. This is the plot of The Andromeda Strain, a 1969 novel by Michael Crichton. The book was published just 2 months before humans set foot on the moon, and it sparked widespread panic about what the Apollo 11 astronauts might bring back with them. Luckily, NASA had a quarantine protocol in place for the mission. Those measures might have been largely for show. According to new research published in a science history journal named ISIS, I don't know why that's named ISIS. That's fucking weird.
That is weird.
When astronauts first returned from the moon in 1969, NASA officials were concerned that they might carry some weird space microbes back to Earth with them. Okay, the 1969 problems, I guess.
Yeah.
At the time, neither the U.S. or the USSR had successfully returned a probe from the moon, let alone one with soil samples and actual humans aboard. As a result, nobody knew for sure whether or not the moon harbored microscopic life. NASA set up a quarantine facility in Houston known as the Lunar Receiving Laboratory in order to counteract the possibility of any hitchhiking alien germs escaping onto Earth when the Apollo 11 crew When the Apollo 11 crew returned from their mission, they were immediately ushered to this state-of-the-art multi-million-dollar facility where they spent 3 weeks. 24 NASA employees who were exposed to lunar material as they helped the astronaut disembark were quarantined as well. This is reported by the New York Times. On its face, the quarantine protocol looked sensible, but the new research suggests that despite the money and resources invested in it, NASA's planetary protection efforts were largely just for show. The quarantine protocol looked like a success only because it was not needed. Interesting. So that I'm not going to read the rest, but that's pretty much where people are at these days. It's much like what we read about. Remember when we read about what the fuck was I just going to say? Oh, like when they made cake mix back in the day, it had like you only needed to add water. And housewives were like, "This is too easy. It doesn't feel like I'm doing anything."
I don't remember this.
Well, we definitely talked about it at one point, but yeah,
I'm sure we did.
Basically, what the gist of it is that like back in the day, they made boxed cake mix, and you only needed to add water, and you had a beautiful cake. But stay-at-home housewives did not think that it felt like they did anything. They said it was too easy, so they took out the things that you needed to do and made you crack a couple eggs and add some oil, and that significantly increased box sales or sales of box cake mix and made it seem like you did something.
Oh.
So that is why they are the way they are today.
That is son of a bitch.
And the same thing with I think it's the same thing with Coinstar machines. You remember that?
What about Coinstar machines?
So I guess when Coinstar machines first came out, they didn't make any noise at all. You just dump change in there, and then it would just spit out your thing pretty quickly. I guess they count them really fast, but people never believed that it was like a legitimate. They thought they were getting cheated because it was so fast.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I know. So Coinstar went in there and added coin sounding sound effects
Oh my God.
and sorting sound effects. It made it take just a little bit more time. And people were like, yeah, that makes sense. It actually counted my money. Dude, the human brain is fucked.
Oh, it is. Yeah, and people are stupid. Like I've said many times, there's that quote in Men in Black where Tommy Lee Jones says, a person is smart, but people are stupid, irrational, and can't think for themselves. When you get a group of people to talk about something, well, then their mind just goes.
Which is fucked up. Why is a jury a thing?
Why is a jury?
A jury of people deliberate together. If that is the way that it is, if people together are dumber than single, then why aren't people deliberating by themselves? And then, you know what I mean? Like a jury should vote in a private room.
Yeah.
Is that what happens? Or do they just deliberate together and say, this is what we think?
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, jury, yeah, you all sit there and then you hear it, then you go into a room all together. And now, like I said, the one time I was in the jury room, it was very easy. We all knew that the lady was full of shit.
I mean, yeah.
You know, and then it had to be, I'm pretty sure it had to be all 12 of us had to agree. And like we all agreed within 5 minutes. We had access to everything that, was available, pictures, all that stuff, but we didn't need any of it. And we walked in and then, like the guy that we voted as the foreman was just like, all right, anyone got anything to say? And some of us were just like, hey, this lady's full of shit. And everyone's like, yeah, pretty much.
I just think based off what you just said, which I love, by the way, it just seems like it would make more sense if part of the jury deliberation was alone. Like we vote for presidency. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Like
Maybe.
you hear it in the courtroom, and then you say, okay, everybody, you're to the private quarters here, and you have access to the same stuff, and you vote one way or the other, and then you take the vote, and if it's unanimous, great. If it's not, then deliberate, but only then deliberate together. Or you deliberate with the people who were either for or against, whatever the majority is. That's how I would do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see you wanting to do it that way.
Well, that's literally what you just said. People together are irrational and whatever the fuck else.
Yeah.
Like that makes sense that way.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I was very fortunate with the one. But like I said, I like jury. I like jury duty.
Yeah,
I've done
you're
it
wild.
twice, and I've done jury selection 3 times.
Damn.
And I've been on a jury twice, once as an alternate.
Damn.
I think I've made, like $60 total out of all of these, all of this stuff. Pretty sweet gig, pretty sweet $60, Yeah, maybe not even $60. I don't know. It's not a lot, but I don't mind it. What the hell are we even talking about? Why were we talking about juries in space?
Because we said people are dumb. Like
people. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, because all it takes is for, just a couple people to say something. That's why I don't watch news channels. I don't watch any of that shit because people get swayed so easily by watching the news and watching quote unquote opinion shows that they can be swayed. So then that kind of defeats my purpose of saying a person is smart, because a person can sit here all by themselves and watch, a certain news network and be swayed into thinking that way because, they said it on that show, so I believe it too.
Right.
So it does go really, ultimately we're right. People are stupid, and it just feels like people are getting dumber and they don't think as openly as they used to. I feel like then 15, 20 years ago, and I blame social media for it too.
Not to mention, but like, have you ever seen the compilation videos of like news, like local news across the world?
Mm-hmm.
They'll like air the exact same stories and like almost script word for word.
Oh, it's almost identical. Yeah, it's
It is
damn near identical.
crazy.
Yep.
Like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, it blows my mind that it's
Like
like
that.
that's even a thing.
Yeah, I mean, not even around the world. I think I saw one where it was like the same news story in this country, and they did like New Mexico, the guy reading it almost exactly word by word, but the guy in New York and a guy in it's just it's like worded like it was like said, this is how you're reading it, just like this.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, because people can't think for themselves.
But that's
Idiots.
okay.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be okay. We really have no choice, I guess,
Yeah.
in the matter.
All right, so let's see. Now we did that first news story. Let's do the Urban Dictionary word of the week. What do you say?
Oh, okay. Where is it?
It's down just like where we started.
Oh, are we gonna skip Darth Vader?
No. We're gonna go back, but I want to do
Oh,
this.
we're gonna go
First. I
back.
don't
But you
want
want to
get
do
lost,
okay?
yeah.
So, all right. So our Urban Dictionary word of the week is called "Hey, Nut Hair Jubilee." Okay. So this phrase originated in Little Rock, Arkansas. That sounds like a Little Rock. I've never been to Little Rock, Arkansas, but I've heard enough stories. Let's see. Basically, it means a righteous clusterfuck. It can be used anytime you get into a pinch or just a downright fucked up situation with multiple causes and no way out. So line 5 at work is a nut hair jubilee. People that don't work at Danone have no idea what the hell we're talking about.
I love the
So let's see. So we got 3 different sentences. So one is quote, "This is such a nut hair jubilee." You can read the second one.
That's good because I gotta hear you say. The next one is, "This is a fine nut hair jubilee you've gotten us into."
Did I say? I think I said it wrong. I think I said nut job jubilee.
I don't know.
Or did I say nut hair? I don't think I
nut
said
hair.
it right. Yeah, I think I said nut job
Oh
jubilee.
man, that's funny.
Yeah. And then the third one, there's 4 of them. I'm
There's 4,
sorry.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
okay.
so the third one is Jesus Christ, what a nut hair jubilee.
It's just so fucking funny. The next one, it's a little longer. It says, "No thanks. The last time you had an idea, we wound up in a nut hair jubilee." Wow.
I love
You
Urban
better
Dictionary.
use this.
Well, we all know I'm not going to remember
You
that. You're going to
got
have to
to.
remind me tomorrow.
Text James.
Or
Like this line 5 is being a nut hair jubilee. Dude, it's so funny. I sent him the wildest shit and he just doesn't say anything back. It's so fucking funny to me. Like he will just ask me for basic things and I will just respond so weirdly all the time. No, he never even acknowledges it. Never.
Well, he didn't acknowledge the time that I accidentally I meant to send up a thumbs up, but I sent him Ernest from hanging on the Christmas tree from Ernest Saves Christmas. It was stuck on my phone. And it was like it was right beside my thumb. So he's like, "Hey, can you do this for me?" And then I sent Ernest P. Worrell hanging on a tree. Never got a response. It was like the next day he's like, "So what the hell was that you sent me?"
Oh man, I wish he would fucking acknowledge mine.
Yeah. And I said, "Well,
maybe I'm a tryhard."
You may be." I said, I meant to say I'm sorry. I said I didn't realize that I sent it until like 10 minutes after I sent it. I said all I wanted to do was a thumbs up. I said, but for some reason it wasn't like that. And I sent you because he was like, "Who was that?" I said, "That's Ernest." He's like, "Who?" I was like, "Oh my God." I said, "Ernest Saves Christmas." He's like, "Never heard of it." I'm like, "Oh my God."
Okay, I just sent you something. I sent this to him one day. He just sent me. He's like, "Yeah, line, or he's like, that batch will break soon, and yada yada yada. You can do whatever." And I sent him that.
Oh, that's weird.
Just like no response.
That poor guy.
And I forget the last thing he sent me. He said, we need a good rest of the night from line 1, the way line 5's been running. Keep her chugging. I said, will do. I'll keep her chugging like an 80s frat boy who's just getting started, quote unquote. No response.
Yeah, I'm not gonna you're not gonna get one from me.
Oh man, I don't care if they're corny. I want them to be. Like,
I still love the one where he called us idiot. Well, he didn't call us idiots, but it looked like he called us idiots.
idiots.
That's still one of the funniest ones that he ever sent.
Oh, it's so fucking funny.
I don't even know if I'll be able to find it. Oh, there it is, March 25th. Hey, stop the filler until I come out there, idiots. And I'm like, are we the idiots? He says, no, sorry, I meant they are. Idiots.
Idiots. That cracks me the fuck up, dude.
That's funny as
Like,
shit.
with the fact of the matter is, there was zero context. Like, it just idiots. Like,
Yeah.
okay, thanks.
Yeah. Hey, stop the filler until I get out there, idiots.
Like, fuck you guys.
Oh my god! Like I said, did I tell you about the time he sent me a picture of the Sheets menu?
No.
Like last, because we've been talking about Sheets, and then he this isn't going to be fun for these, for the people that don't know us, that don't know anybody. But when was it? It was Monday, April 28th at 8:30, and it's just the front page of the or the front screen of the Sheets app or the screen at the store. He's like, "Yeah, buddy."
Oh man,
because he said he used to go there all the time and get hot dogs, and then he's like, "Man," he said, "It's been he said it's been a minute since I've been there," and then just right out of the blue, like I was dozing off, and then I see a text, and I'm like, "James," I'm like, "Oh my god, am I supposed to be at work? Like, what the fuck's going on?" Like, I was confused. and then I just see a picture of Sheets. Yeah, buddy.
So funny.
Oh, hell yeah. Fucking
Good old
Sheets.
James.
I do need to tell you something.
Okay, hit me.
Check this out. And this is another one of these stories that nobody's going to care on here. But so my weed whacker died. All right. Okay. I have a battery-powered Black & Decker. You heard me talk about this at work, I think. It shit the bed. I've had it for about 5 years. Depressed. Sad. I don't like gas-powered. I like just a nice little battery-powered one.
Right.
So I go to Sheets. Yeah, I go to Sheets to buy a weed whacker. I go to Lowe's yesterday. So get this shit. All right. So they don't have Black & Decker there anymore, which, I like to say I'm a loyal man. Like I pretty much have only ever bought Black & Decker weed whackers as long as I've been a homeowner. Excuse me. That was weird. So, they don't have Black & Decker there anymore at Lowe's, but they had Craftsman, and I'm like, meh. And I'm looking. So for just a weed whacker, depending on who what you say, it was like $100. But get this shit. Are you ready? You ready to have your freaking mind blown?
Yes.
I got a deal. They're running a deal there. I don't know how long this deal is. It's a combo weed whacker and a blower for $99.
Damn. It's the same machine?
Yep, it can use the same. Oh no, it's not. It's two different things.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, no, it's not like a combo, but the box is a combo. It's like it's not going to transform from a weed whacker to a blower. That would be cool though, wouldn't it? But
I was like, yeah, dude, fucking holy shit.
Yeah, no, it's two different things. But it still uses the same battery to blow as to whack. So I can whack and blow at the same price as it was just to regularly buy a whacker.
That's wild.
So now, that's my excitement. That is the excitement at the Bloomhouse. I was so pumped. I kept looking. I was going to pull a U and walk around and find somebody and make sure that price was right and ask them why. Why is this? Why are you even selling the weed whacker alone for the same price as the combo. But of course, I'm not going to ask that.
And what brand is it?
Craftsman.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. And I've already used it. I had to come home and I had to charge the battery. But I was like a little boy just standing there looking at the charger, waiting for the battery to charge. And it adjusts like height-wise, like lengthwise. Like the Black & Decker was only one length. And that kind of sucked because I kind of had to hunch a little bit. I was a little arched whenever I would have to whack it. Now it extends.
Oh.
Yeah. And
I feel that.
Yeah, it is nice.
That's what I have. I have I have a battery powered, Black & Decker weed whacker myself. And it's it's like a, I don't know what you want to call it. It's adjustable and all that stuff. Like my parents have one and it's not adjustable and I hate using it.
Yeah. Sucks.
Yeah, because it hurts my back. Like,
yeah,
I don't care for that. But I have one that's the exact same thing, takes the same batteries and everything, but mine adjusts.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, obviously I got the better of the two. So
yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's very exciting. I'm very excited. I can't wait to go. I need to go whack some more, but they got too late, and it's more powerful too. Like both my elbows started to hurt afterwards. This is just riveting stuff that I'm sure everyone is so excited about hearing me, me and my weed whacking stories. But it's a great deal, and if you or a loved one are in the market for a weed whacker and you want a blower too, I don't know if I'm ever really going to use the blower, because I have a blower, but it's one you have to plug in.
Right.
And I'm not going to plug it in, and you got to only can move so far. So I might blow. I know I'll whack it. I just don't know if I'm going to blow it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what she says.
I wish. So
I know I don't know if I'm gonna blow it, but I know I'm gonna whack it.
But yeah, it's good shit.
Incredible.
Very good shit. So yeah,
I like
go to Lowe's.
That.
Go to Lowe's.
I like that. That sounds nice.
It's very nice. Yes. And I can't imagine the people that are probably listening to this and I'm like, that was a great story. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah, like that is so hot. like that's fucking hilarious. I don't think you're gonna hear people being like, man, Mitch's weed whacker story was fantastic.
Fucking top tier.
It's no rant.
Fuck you if you don't. That's what I say.
It's no AJ and Big Justice rant.
Damn right.
Which Gavin is starting to send me stuff. That son of a bitch, Gavin, he's starting to send me stuff.
I knew that was going to happen. I
sent him a screenshot of our conversation that we had at 4 a.m. about Mother Justice. And he got a kick out of that. But he did say, he said, I told Deej I'm searching the internet for anything and everything to make you question what is really reality. And as I said, I'm like, that sounds fantastic and infuriating at the same time.
It's amazing.
But yeah,
I know. He must have just been getting tired of sending them to me.
Oh, because he sent me 3 on Friday and I never saw them. And then Monday morning, I get this goddamn video of those idiots and that band, the dude that I don't know what the hell his name is. I don't know. Of course, they're singing Boom. It came from, it's from Brian Savasta. But it's the guy that sings. I know I've seen him like pretend to be like Jack Black. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they're doing a video with these assholes. So he sent that to me and I told him, I said, I watched I watched 3 seconds and now my day is ruined.
That's so funny. I've watched 3 seconds and my day is ruined. God, I
and
love
fucking AJ. What is the father's name?
AJ.
Father's AJ. God damn it. So I get on there again on the TikTok, and there he is by himself at some Japanese restaurant ordering food. All you see is like the plates be brought to him, and he does like this stupid Japanese bow. He bows to them, and then he takes a bite, and then he's got the goddamn fucking boom meter.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's like dead silence. He bows. They give him the plate. He bows. You don't even see them. You just see him and his stupid fat face bowing. Eats. Why you watch him shove the food in his fucking gullet like a disgusting pig. And then it cuts to him holding that damn boom meter, and he's like, 4 booms. And then he hits it. He hits the thing 4 damn times. And then they give him like a piece of steak, and he's like, 5 booms. And it's like, you son of a, like, you're sitting in a restaurant by yourself with the boom meter. Just a dumb cocksucker. God, I can't stand him. And it already had, I don't know how many thousands of likes. It was infuriating. I don't know if I'll find it. I don't want to try to find it. Who am I kidding?
That's so fucking funny, man.
Oh. It's like I'm going to walk into this Japanese restaurant with my big, I don't know, that thing's huge, that boom meter. It's a good size.
Yeah.
And I'm going to walk around with this, and I'm just going to keep hitting. So dumb.
I would rather, if it were me, I might just try to get one myself. I always wanted to try to, to customize one, but why don't they just have like a little, like a Staples easy button, just the boom button.
Because it's got to be flashy for these assholes.
That's what I want. I want one for our show. Like Tony and Tomboy have a bell. I want a boom button.
You want a boom? If we ever get a soundboard, it's gonna be just nothing but booms.
I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna find clips of them giving rating things 1 through 5.
Oh,
sorry, your brother died. Here's 5 big booms.
I still can't get over that. Hey, sorry about your brother dying. Here, gonna give you 5 big booms.
That's amazing. I'm gonna put it in my will. If I die and they're still alive, I want them to come give me 5 big booms at my
5 big booms. Yeah.
My celebration of life. Come give me 5 big booms, please. That's what I want. Any of them. AJ or Big Justice.
What about Mother Justice?
Or the Rizzler. Yeah, Mother Justice. Any of them. Yeah. I want the whole family. I want one person from each member of the family to give me a boom.
Just a boom? Okay. I think that can be done. Did you see they were doing a promotional thing for Thunderbolts? And
I'm sure they were.
And well, not they. Not I shouldn't. I don't mean they as in AJ and Big Justice yet. But there was the promotional thing going around. Okay. And Julia Louis-Dreyfus got her picture taken with the Rizzler.
Oh my God.
But she did not know who he was. Because there's like the picture of her getting her picture taken with, and of course he's stroking his big fat chin and everything. And then somebody asked her about it, and he's like, well, I saw you got your picture taken with the Rizzler. And she's like, the who? And they're like, the Rizzler. She's like, what is that? And then they showed her, and she's like, I don't know who he is. She's like, I thought he was just a kid. I just got my picture taken with a kid.
That's
like,
I didn't amazing.
I love that. God. So I don't know who you are.
I don't know who that is.
They're like the Rizzler. She's like, the who? And like I said, and there he was getting his picture taken with that fine woman. And
like he's like, who the fuck? Where does he get off?
Where does he get off? He does not. He has no idea how. Oh, Julia Louis-Dreyfus. She's on my list.
Is she?
Oh yeah. Even to this day, even with her as old as she is. Whew.
That's amazing.
What is she? She's 64. And I wouldn't even bat an eye. I would. Oh my God. It's one of those. I think it's also just reverting back to Seinfeld being a, preteen and teen and, she was hot. She's still hot. I don't care.
Well, your preferences age with you.
That's true. I was trying to see if I can find this. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Here's a TikTok for it. I'll try to send it to you. Because here's a congratulations for meeting the Rizzler last night. And she's like, who?
I can't wait. That's a fucking hilarious,
like,
dude.
No offense to that nice child, but I didn't know who he was. Oh my God. Here we go.
Oh, where are you sending it?
Just to where am I sending it? Here. No, I'm gonna
Wherever you send it, I'll get it.
Yeah. Probably to there we go. Team Sublime.
Dude, I cannot. But how about them fucking Spotify or chapters?
Oh, that's awesome.
I was amazed, and I was like, "Here, check out these chapters, auto-generated." One more super sphincter.
I love the what's it? Mitch's rants, then rant of the day. It's just nothing but
rant of the day.
I like the what was it? There was a typo that was kind of funny. Where the hell was it? It was
it's intro, Mitch rants, rant of the day, Big Justice and AJ's boom meter, Walmart super sphincter. Like amazing. Absolutely amazing.
What is the oh my God, it cracked me up. I love it. 20 chapters.
I know.
Chicken. Oh, there it is. 70,000 Dum-Dum low laps ordered instead of lollipops.
Interesting. Low laps.
I love a good typo. Especially super sphincter.
I'm sending this to Gavin. It says, dude, Spotify separated our episode into chapters and just look at the first couple.
Oh, I see Stevie Wonder. So guess what? That's not a real advertisement.
Oh, for real?
For real.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say we. I was duped. I came across just somewhere between that time we aired this one and the one today. I think it was over the weekend I saw it where they're like, there's a thing going around that he did an advertisement for Atari, but it wasn't that. That's not what it said. I don't remember what it was even really for. I just pissed me off.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
That sucks though.
It does, but it's still funny. Yeah. And you know what? In our world, it's true.
There is there is a Earth where that is true.
It is, yes. And like I said, I know Stevie Wonder's got a sense of humor, so I feel like he would have been totally okay with this.
Like, what if he just wears get glasses? Like he always has sunglasses on. So what if they're like a pair of like Ray-Ban Metas? When he's got like a camera in there and someone in his ear all the time being like, all right, now you're about to enter the elevator with Shaquille O'Neal. When you get in there, go, sup, Shaq. Really throw him off, you know?
I wouldn't, yeah. Why not?
Because you know what? I never skip the video. It's one of my favorite videos of all time. It's the compilation video of Charles Barkley talking, just saying the wildest shit, and Shaq just cracking up laughing.
Oh my God. Yeah, when they do the studio show, hilarious.
Dude, I love seeing Shaq laugh like that.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'll watch a lot of those. Barkley's funny. Charles Barkley is one of those, when he played, I hated him. Hated everything about him. Then once he started to become more of a TV personality, fucker's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Then I go back and watch the interviews that I hated him for, and then just realized, oh my God, no, he was just a funny dude.
Oh yeah. It reminds me of the guy that you showed me. I'll never forget him. Thanks, Dan.
Pascal Dupuis.
Yeah, I love that.
Every intermission, it would be for a Penguins game. Anytime they had him on, I always made sure that I stayed to watch it, because at the end he would go, "Thanks, Dan."
It's fucking great, dude. I love that. Cracks me up.
But yeah, there's a lot of funny shit Barkley says. He goes on these rants about women from San Antonio. I'm sure that has to be one of the ones you had to have seen Barkley
I
talk
don't.
about
Yeah,
and Shaq laugh, because Barkley says that every woman from San Antonio is, just gigantic women, and they're ugly and they're fat and ugly, I think is how he calls them. And oh my God, Barkley's hilarious.
he says one other thing too. He goes, "Them little boys coming," and Shaq just fucking lost.
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh, then when he talks about banging a guy.
Oh
He's
yeah.
like, when we're in the paint banging, he's like, when he's banging up against it, when he's banging me, and then went over to Shaq and he's laughing.
Oh, I love Shaq, dude.
Yeah, they're all great. Like I said, I don't watch basketball, but I try to. If I remember, I try to watch that studio show because every night they say something funny, whether it's Shaq or Barkley or oh my God, the third guy, Kenny Smith. They're a hoot. They are a hoot.
I don't know. Shaq is just so enormous.
Oh, I know. I couldn't even imagine.
Did I tell you about when I went into Staples?
I don't know.
I went in there, dude. I mean, basically, I went in there for something random. I forget what it was. I don't go in there for anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because it's so goddamn expensive. But I went in there and I was like, I might as well just take a loop around real quick, see what's in here. And every fucking where I looked, I saw Shaq's face.
In Staples.
Yeah, he's on everything.
He does do a lot of freaking
It's crazy. Like he's like you just hear his voice like selling, he's like, here's some Epson computer ink, or here's this fucking thing over here or whatever. And then I'm my car insurance used to be the General, and it was Shaq. I'd call the General and be like, "Thank you for calling the General." I'm like, what the fuck? Like, cool, dude.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, and what's he do now? He's got well, not now, but he's in I just saw him in a Papa John's commercial. So he does,
for real?
Yeah, so he does. Yeah, he does so much. Yeah, I think there was one time, I think we were watching TV. I think there was 3 Shaq commercials in a row. Because it was the General, then it was Papa John's, and then it was Icy Hot. And it was just like, oh my God, that's all we're gonna see tonight is fucking Shaquille O'Neal, pimping out something.
So yeah, Icy Hot, just crazy. Like his face is fucking everywhere.
Well, let's see. I mean, I got a couple more minutes. I think. Let me see how many products does Shaq endorse? The exact number is difficult to pinpoint. That's how many.
That's fuck yeah, dude. We gotta get him on our show. We gotta get him to endorse.
Yeah, I'm sure he would. He has some notable endorsements includes Shaq Footwear, Authentic Brand Group, JCPenney, Hershey, various franchises like Big Chicken, Papa John's, Krispy Kreme, Rooms to Go, Klarna, Home Depot. It's a lot of stuff. Big Pod, The General, Carnival, Icy Hot, Papa John's, Fortnite, Reebok, Shaqalicious, Pennies. I already said that.
Shaqalicious, what the fuck is that?
I'm not sure. Where did I just see that? Shaqalicious. Oh, it's a Hershey product.
Wow.
Yeah. Footwear, Shaq Footwear, including lines at Kohl's and Walmart. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And he's invested in Big Chicken, Papa John's, Krispy Kreme, Auntie Anne's.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's incredible. What an incredible guy.
He's probably making more money now just on his endorsements than when he played.
I just would love, like I said, whenever I call the General, it's like the worst recording ever. Because thank you for calling the General. And I just want to hear that at the beginning of every episode that we have. Just like, thank you for listening to Ineffably Sublime. He doesn't even say, hey, it's Shaq.
Yeah.
It just says, thank you for calling the General. And I'm like, that's so Shaq.
Yeah, that's a Shaq thing. I mean, with that voice, you know who it is from the get-go. It's like, that's Shaq.
Thanks, Shaq.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to shout this out. 59 minutes in. I sent this to Gavin. I said, dude, Spotify separated our episode into chapters. Look at this shit. And he just said, ha, 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 ha. I fucking love it. He goes, I've been sending Mitch shit to get him going.
Yeah.
I said, I know. We're on the air right now. He just told me that you're texting him stuff. He's like, I want him to lose faith in humanity.
He just sent me right now. Here it is, 12:31. He just sent me, it just says free hugs, and then it's a YouTube video that says free hugs.
Oh, God. I want him to lose faith in humanity. I said, I bet you he's already there.
I've been teetering on that for years, and it's slowly, I'm slowly slipping into that dark side there where, it's gone. There's nothing there.
Hell yeah. Well, I guess you got to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got my mandatory husbandly, fatherly duties I got to go do. So yeah.
Been there.
Yep. That's me.
Been there. Well, that's cool. This was just a little bullshit episode. We had only a little bit of time, so we'll be back next week, and looks like our news stories look pretty good. Darth Vader and a robot that gets mad. So that sounds fun. A little teaser.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I know that. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah,
did you see that video?
I've seen that video. It's crazy.
That's creepy. It I couldn't sleep. Well, no, I'm lying.
So we'll do those next week, and we'll talk more about it then.
Goodbye.
Yeah. See you later, guys. Go get some merch and shit.
Merch.
Peace.
Thanks for listening to Ineffably Sublime Podcast, produced by Amanda Knuff in beautiful northeastern Pennsylvania.